Hey guys, I'm Alessio and this is my cinema and today I'm gonna talk about Empire of the Sun. Spielberg. Yes, again Spielberg. It's since May that I'm saying that I would do more videos about him and that I will catch up with the movies that I missed from him, at least his good ones like Schindler's List, just to name one. And I also thought that I was going to watch a so-so movie before, but I actually have been surprised because this movie it's like a pearl hidden between two golden shells like the Temple of Doom and the Last Crusade. Let's start talking about this movie. And for once I want to start with the problems with this movie. And the problem with this movie, even though I really liked it, it's the rewatchability, because since I watch it I think a lot about it. I don't know, mostly because I had to make the video. I don't find any other particular reason, but mostly I don't find this movie rewatchable. I think there is a problem in this because I don't really need to watch it. I think it's a pretty straightforward movie. I feel like that after watching it the first time you don't need to watch it another time because you got pretty much everything out of it. Maybe you will miss some details, but nothing really important that you might miss in other kind of movies. The story narrated in this movie, and the story of this movie is about a kid that gets lost in the crowd and he will live lots of adventures till the end of the movie. And it's a sort of mixture between Home Alone and Pinocchio, because there is a character played by John Malkovich that looks like the fox of this movie. And while I was watching it I thought it had other elements of another movie which at the moment I can't memorize, so if you think that this movie looks like another movie for some reasons you may write it in the comments, because it's really bothering me that I don't remember what kind of movie it was. And I don't know if I can find any other flaw in this movie. This movie it's well directed, it doesn't have so much problems with the script, it's pretty simple. It has good actors, because the kid, which is the Oscar winning actor Christian Bale, which gave an amazing performance also in this movie, maybe thanks to Spielberg because it's known to work really well with kids, but still he gave an amazing one and we know how he turned out to be, and a really great actor, so probably it was also because of him. And also John Malkovich is playing a really good character which I really like. It also has the merit to make light of a unknown part of the World War II, at least for me, because we never studied it in school, so I never get to know that Japan attacked China during World War II. It also honors, in a way, the kamikazes of the Japanese army, which is something that's not really easy to do, because many survivors of Pearl Harbor when this movie came out were still alive. It was past 40 years, but they were still alive, and I don't think that who lived would have been so happy about this part of the movie. But Spielberg and the writer made a really great job in honoring this. It makes you understand how important it was for them to do this, to die for their country, and I think that's one of the best things in this movie. I think that maybe one day with the right story, with the right director, we would even get a sort of similar movie, maybe in 40 years, about the kamikazes that we have today. Maybe when we will know more about their culture, about how and why they do this, probably we will get a movie about them that's pretty much similar. Not now, because people won't go to see it or they will protest very much for a movie like this. The director and the studio will need to have really big courage to do something like this nowadays. Another amazing thing of the movie, it's the score, again composed by John Williams, which I think worked, I don't know, at least 15 movies with Spielberg. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but at least 10 for sure. And again, an amazing one, especially the song that the Christian Bale's character is singing when the three kamikazes are going to get on the plane. It's really touching. If I remember correctly, it's a Welsh song. They just used it for this, but it's well chosen and well integrated on the movie, in the movie. Sometimes I go back and listen to this song because it's, I don't know, it has something special in it. It's really nice. And I think there isn't much to say more about this movie. I don't know which other problem it has, because it has a nice pace, it doesn't drag too much. Maybe some parts, but I didn't feel like it was boring to me. We can also name the peace message that the kid gives, that no matter what he tries to solve the problem, and it's not talked so much about as the other Spielberg movies. I never heard of this movie before I went to search what Spielberg did, and I found this. I was really happy I watched. So if you didn't, you should check it out because it's great. Maybe not so great, but it's very good. And that's all for the moment. Subscribe, check out my new channel that will be in the description again. Like the video, comment if you will, if you have a will, and see you next time.